Hi everyone, welcome to Neon Kaio. Today I'm going to be playing West of Loathing, and I'm going to try to talk for videos from now on. So the cow punchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. We've heard that animal punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason the cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Bean Slinger, magic and cooking are incredibly intertwined in Loathing, and the Bean Slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chuspa to tame their snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days. And also out west is where all the best snakes live. So I've played this game multiple times in the past. The only thing I haven't been was a snake oiler. So that's what I'm going to choose today. You read the spine of one of your books, Escape from the Forgotten Bridge. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Tess Drew and the Curse of the Forbidden Church. This was one of my favorites. The Curse of the Terrible Woods. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Nora Drew and the Secret of the Cursed Graveyard. I love that one. Clyde Jones and the Cursed Cellar. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Walt Hardy and the Trouble at the Terrible Forest. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Oh hey, this one might come in handy. I got the Walking Stupid item. Okay. This poster appeared here one night. Well, sounds not good. Ooh, goodbye, Dusk. Comb my hair. Hey, Russell, how are you doing? Quaw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Quaw, quaw, quaw. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Well, maybe it's time for him to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. What a mess. Go ahead and stack the wood. Nothing on the hat rack today. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. Your little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Corpus Agrimensorum Romanorum. How many different languages do you need to know to learn about numbers? Okay. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Vorlesungen über Theory? No wonder I never know what he's talking about, yeah? You pick up one of your brother's weird books. Oh gosh, not this again. Yeah, let's look inside. Heh, he loves stuff like this. Got a puzzle cube. So tidy. It's covered with all his weird diagrams and charts. Okay then. Okay, that was my room. That was his room. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... Number 1 will do lock picking. The one about picking locks? Oh boy. That's the one. Enjoy it. I got an item, locks, and how to pick them. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. Doop, doop, doop. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. It's a haystack. I'm gonna dig through it. And I got a needle. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Oh, I forgot to solve it. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus. Time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people. You've read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. And then leave. Yeah, I'll play it again. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple hours. Now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust myself off. Hey, a turnip. Okay, I could not see that long enough. Yuck. Dang it. Yuck. Some loose dirt. Okay. Howdy, Cactus Man. You approach a weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy yourself. The name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me about this, warned me that this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, haha. No, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? No? Sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Leave. Step right up. Brad's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Brad? Howdy, Brad. What are you trading? Well, ma'am, today I am trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me these 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver watch. Okay, so I need... Howdy, stranger. Welcome to the Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay. Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, 'cause I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums round here that call themselves the Frigger Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need someone tough, smart, and / or slick to go fetch it back for me. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, 'cause I'm sending the deputy along with you. To keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. Got an item. Deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed. But there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. He makes a little note on your map. Discovered a new map location. The Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. Be back with your door. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, gal. Yeah? You headin' west? If'n you want some company, I'd be more'n happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from the hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating really hard. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know, even without even looking at it, that it's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting, and the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. You are now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand. What is wrong with you? Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air. Like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror, it smells like vomit through a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning, your eyes start to water. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. Hooray. Oh, I got something. Howdy, I'm Leona. Howdy, Leona, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of boring one. But it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted this. You quickly memorize the entire book. You got a skill, lock-picking expertise. After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon these orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Got a perk? Walking, or stupid walking. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Alrighty. I see, okay. It's a pile of random stuff the Fricker game stole. Oh, finders keepers. There we go. Now I'll get some needles. For some reason I need needles in the beginning. Thud. Fricker. The Fricker gang's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You sure you want to do that? Yeah. Really? You're just going to gun down a hapless, sleeping man in cold blood? Cold is the only blood I have. Shoot him. He's just a kid. But he's gonna come for me later. He needs to know. Dang, partner, you got perk ruthless. Good. I guess that's a perk. What does that do? I don't remember where to find perks. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. You push his head under the water and hold him there until he stops struggling. At least he died warm. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much attention. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? You draw your pistol and execute the one with the eye patch. His brother screams, jumps behind a barrel, and starts firing at you wildly. Luckily, I only got one. Oh, this is not good. Is it ever gonna... Is it ever gonna break? Like what? Can it break? Uh-oh. 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 Let me see. There we go. Thank you, little Slinky. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel about it. Hey, I got glamour level 2. Time to recover the sheriff's door. And the bartender's mug. Hmm, 50 meat. Come on, let me go. Go to the sheriff and give him back his door. See if I have enough for a horsey. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door. He hangs it back on the hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Nope, they won't be bothering this town anymore. Well, now, that's a right load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. 500 meat. Got another little task for you. If you got the time, it should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. Keep an eye out. Still looking. Let's go see if I got enough for a horsey. Ooh, needle. Needle. Oh, it's 1,000. Well, afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please, I'd go fetch them myself except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run to these same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. Discovered Ore Hole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. Got bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Let's see, let's go this one first. Oh, another cup. Alright, I guess I ain't got a choice. The skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. You got a level 2 on Moxie. Yeah. Oh, hi, horsey. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously, so as to not startle her. Though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi. I'm a friend. Okay. Nay. That's a little strange. How did you do that? How you did that without opening your mouth? You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Feed her Mr. Oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Pet her on the... Yep, still cold. Brr. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie! Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. Nay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Thousand Snakes Gulch. Oh, I gotta fight snakes. And several snakes. Okay. Make a snake to fight a snake. Make a snake to fight a snake. Oh no, you're right after me. You don't want to take your snake brother in, I see. You have slayed a snake. Before long they'll call you Snake Murdering Leona. Collected a venom and a medicine. Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Ooh, this one's quick. Ooh, this one's got 4, and then it does an extra one. Shoot. Thank you, Snaky. You made short work of that long snake. I got a venom and 2 medicine that time. Another snake. Uh-oh. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Ooh, this one's really mad. We got Glamour as a level 3. Okay, there's gotta be something I can do here. Okay, let's see, what's this for? Nothing. Oh. There we go. Oh, I made it to the horsey. Hey, horsey. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend. Okay? No. It's cool. Alright? Be cool. Don't forget on me. Winnie. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare. The other is revolving madly in its socket. Like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear that you aren't actually made of spiders, though. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul, or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. Snurf. Snurf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats. It gallops away with a whinny, or rather, a whin-neigh-wriggle. Hopefully he's heading home and not into the 12th dimension. Okay. And lastly, ore hole mine. Ooh, I got some meat. Ooh, there's another cup. Okay. So number 1 needs the crowbar. Why can't I just pickaxe through that? Hey there, girl. It's okay, I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you. Though in this case, it's more like cripply introvert Ted's away from you. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. Well, in retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. Nay. You take out a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Snort. She saddles away from you wearily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag, toss some in your mouth. Look. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum, yum. Snort. She saddles away from you as rarely again and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose. But she doesn't actually flee. So that's something. There's a good girl. Winnie? The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Wearily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but you don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating local wheat again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. It's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? Ooh, I want the darky horsey. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you, though. Horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? I'll take the shifty-looking dark one. Good choice. She's a sneaky one. I'll sell her to you for 1,000 meat. I'll take her. Thanks. Here's keys. Safe ride. Your name can be spooky. Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. You got a Southwest map. Let's see. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each. The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowgirl. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Leona. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hustler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. I'll take care of it. The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Yeah, possibly. Oh, is this? Yeah, it's newspapers. Heck yeah. Nurse brand whiskey. Okay, so what's that gonna do for me? Doop, doop, doop. Oh. Okay. Guess it ain't gonna do shit for me. Bye-bye. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Back upstairs I go. Howdy. Howdy, good to see you again, Leona. You tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Leona. I knew you was a stand-up gal. The moment you walked in here, she reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks. Tip your hat. Much obliged. You hand in recovered mugs and collect your bounty. Oh, I had 4. These two are playing poker, at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. You put 20 meat on the table, sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s plus a 2, and a 3 and a king. I bet 15 meat. They look at each other nervously, but they both call your bet. Okay, read 'em and weep. You show your pair of 10s plus 2, 3, king. The guy has on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the girl on the right somehow had a straight flush, 2 through 6 in hearts. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, to the girl on the right's 20, and your 25 plus a king. And the king represents, oh hey, look over there. They look, and when they look back, they don't notice the 10 meat missing from each of their piles. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Okay, that was strange. Ooh, sleepy. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, so come back here. Give you a newspaper. Did you bring me something to read? You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at the Orhole mine. It's yours if you go get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Behind the outhouse at Orhole mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kinda stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Okay. There you go. Wait, what's this? Okay. Whatever. Weird asses. Okay, Orhole mine. I got the shovel. Wasn't there somewhere in here that I should be able to, like, dig? Come on. Silver nugget? What? Oh? You bend down, shine your lantern into the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole, though you don't know if that was to hide it or discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to widen enough to grab the box. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I see. Let's see if I can persuade him with that silver thingy. Dang it. Oh no, let's stay here actually. I believe I got something back here I can shovel up. I don't know. I don't know where to get a lock from. Okay, another mug. How was that buried? Oh, I don't have your lock. I have your mug though. Who's this lady drinking whiskey out of your mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Okay, where in the heck am I getting a lock from though? You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone. Wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Okay. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey, your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Enter the house. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying, and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey stat. She cracks open the whiskey, fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doc here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Whee! Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelves. They're all medical textbooks except a few. Interesting. Wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? I'm not sure what to do here. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. So, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits? Cow demons? Dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpse and skeleton staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some damn outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Missy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients. It's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Anything else? Doc Alice sighs exasperatedly. What now? Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is that? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it, a necromancer they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the bean slingers used? I never heard of any bean slinger rising the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell. No way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You weren't that old. And if I were gonna pick someone to go up against an necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you, and you can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me. Maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like rising the dead impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. So, just let me know when you're ready to leave. I'll be right here. Holy shit. Yes. I got someone besides Pete. I still couldn't get any freaking TNT, though. Where can I get 3 sticks of TNT from? That wasn't enough. I can only get 2 there. Why do I still have these? Didn't I feed them all? Oh, well. Oh, you know what? Pete's eyes narrow as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you, and the tick in his eyelid seems more pronounced. Listen, kid. All this stuff what I've been buying from you, you've been spending time underground, ain't ya? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of ore hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down there on the 4th level that ain't worth messing with, for a gal wants to keep her eyes, if you catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Okay. Well, I guess I've done about all I'm doing here. Yep. You knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. Oh, one last, I'll spend it manually. Oh? Well then. What's up, Doc? If we're going to look into this necromancer business, I figured we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territories cemeteries a while back. Territories cemeteries? Territories cemeteries? To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Haha, sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. Oh, got the Dave yard already. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find the lay of the land, I'd guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Makes sense. But yeah, you guys have a great night. I'm gonna get off and continue this tomorrow. See ya.